Oh, we're on. Hey, it's me again. Um, it's what is it? Oh, it's Thursday today, March 12th, and the weather. Drum roll. Ta-da! Weather's it's pretty warm again. It's 30 degrees. C in my shed office. Outside, it's the sky's totally clear cloud, and there's a nice southeasterly blowing. So the humidity is a little bit lower, so it's a bit more comfortable today. And yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, right, yeah. Well, maybe I should get rid of this these special effects. Just hang on a sec, will you? These Google effects are really terrific. I don't want a birthday cake. No. What do I want? Get rid of the what's the name, and get rid of the glasses. There you go. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. Thank you. Always nice to get a round of applause. Now, I really am. I've got some notes over here just in case you want, because if I don't have any notes, I'll just plain forget what I'm going to say. Anyhow, I really am a very forgetful person these days. I really mean it. I said hello to 3 very special Facebook friends yesterday on yesterday's Hangout, and I totally forgot about a very special Facebook friend, Wanda P. Smith. So Wanda, look, I'm really sorry about that, my dear friend. But a big hello and a big hug. And I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's well. And I hope life is treating you fair and just. Yeah, I'm just going to have a sip of tea. And I also did, I forgot to mention another Google Plus friend. And it's a young woman by the name of GT Nina. Now, it's spelled Nina. I presume it's Nina, although it could be Nina, but a Christian name is Gina, so it'd be Gina Nina. But anyhow, hello to Gina. She's another individual on Google Plus who often likes my posts, and it always feels good to get a like. Although I find on Facebook, God, it's hard to get a like on Facebook. It seems that people are real miserly when it comes to their likes, and it can be a bit disheartening. I put oodles of posts on Facebook, and I rarely get many likes. Even with posts I've boosted, they're few and far between. And but yes, some people, all they have to do is put up a new image of themselves, and they get scores of likes. I don't understand it. Anyhow, it's the same with my YouTube channel. I share all my uploads on Facebook, and they automatically go to Google Plus, and I also put them on Tumblr. And but if it wasn't for one particular special Facebook friend, excuse me, I wouldn't share on Facebook anymore, because it's really a waste of time. But that's my opinion. I don't know. Maybe some of you might feel the same way, and most of you probably don't. And oh, by the way, I picked up a new subscriber today, a young fellow by the name of Taylor David Spart. Thank you very much, David. It's always makes you feel good when you get a new subscriber. That makes number 31. Not a record breaker by any means, but still, it's always gratifying to get a new subscriber. And I got on and I sent Taylor a tweet and thanked him for that, because he shared a recent video upload of mine called Emphysema Man, and a true story, and it's my story, because I do suffer from emphysema. So I'd really suggest and recommend that you have a look at that video, and because it's by my standard anyway, it's doing pretty well for views. I think it's up around 760 in the first month. So that is really a record for me. I've never had that many views on one particular upload in such a short period of time. It's a nothing compared to many other YouTube channel owners upload, because they can get that many views in an hour or so. Who knows, if maybe that'll happen to me one of these days. But it really doesn't matter, because it's being part of YouTube. I mean, I love YouTube, and I really love these live stream events. I mean, I think this is a great innovation or invention of Google YouTube. Excuse me again. And I think they're really terrific. So I would recommend and suggest to everyone out there, if you just want to get on a live stream and just say hello to some people, or just say whatever it is that's on your mind. Perhaps you got something that's bugging you, and because it's absolutely free, doesn't cost you 1 cent, and I think they're great, and I've got a bit of a sore throat. Yeah, I know. See what I mean? Just goes. But anyhow, yeah, like YouTube for me. I mean, as I said, I love YouTube, and I just I've had my YouTube channel for about 22 months. I got 144 uploads, and like I said, I got 31 subscribers. I got a total of 7,727 views, I think, which is really a mere bagatelle. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. On one hand, sure, you feel a bit down in the dumps because you're not getting many views and you haven't got that many subscribers. But on the other hand, it doesn't really matter, because I have a ball trying to come up with ideas, and then putting them into fruition, and recording and editing, and then uploading the final product to YouTube. It's a diversion. Oh, excuse me again. It's a diversion, and you know, I've tried to talk a couple of people I know into starting up their own channels, but I don't know whether they just haven't got the motivation, or they're just too damn lazy. I don't know. But as I tried to point out to them, that if you can hit on the right formula on YouTube, you can really make some serious pocket money. I mean, I've only made $1.80, but it doesn't matter, because I'm not doing it for the money. I'm really not. I've got two main ambitions with YouTube for sure, and that is to get 1,000 subscribers and have one of my videos go viral. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, but yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter at all, because it's the doing. You know, it's better than sitting down on your backside and wondering what if only. I think a lot of people are afraid of trying things because they think they'll fail. Well, if you fail, so what? At least you've tried. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And that's been my philosophy most of my life. You know, I've tried a lot of things in my life. I'm 67 now, and I think over the past 50 years, I've tried many different things to try and better my life and my life for my family. And I failed miserably. But you learn from those experiences. And maybe I'll continue to fail. But it doesn't matter, because at least I'm trying. So to all of you out there, you know, if you want to start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel, because you'll have a ball. And keep a camera handy, because take a camera. I mean, people have got mobile phones. Most people got mobile phones, and they've got cameras in them. And look, if you see something unusual happening, record it and upload it to YouTube, because believe you me, some of the videos go viral just because of that. Someone's in the right place at the right time. They've got a video, they've recorded it, they've uploaded to YouTube, and you know, they've got millions of views. You know, you earn about $4,000 per million views on YouTube. Yeah, because YouTube shares in the advertising money they receive. Yeah, but I think that's pretty damn generous of YouTube and Google. And yeah, $4,000 per million views. So if you can get a video that goes viral, you can make some very serious money, I'm telling you. So yeah, keep a lookout. But anyhow, like I was saying, that back to my forgetfulness. You know, a lot of people think, you know, because I've mentioned it quite often, that my mind's going north of normal, and I think people think I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm not joking at all. No. Because in all honesty, forgetfulness is one of my new best friends these days. It is. And along with a weak bladder and constipation. Oh God. It's the age thing. Oh, sure, it's not. It's not just the age people who suffer from those things. You know, people of all ages forget things, and they all have bladder problems now and then. They get constipated now and then. But when you get older, it tends to happen more often. Nothing wrong with being older. You know, I'm as happy as a pig in mud. You know, I've worked hard for 40 odd years, and my wife worked hard too. And now we're just enjoying our twilight years, as people put it. But yeah, it's gone blank again. It's gone blank again. I don't know. I can't remember what I was going to say. Maybe I need a bit of a wake-up call. No, it didn't help. Isn't that great? I mean, these are the special effects you get on the Google YouTube Hangout, and you know, I think they're great. Yeah. Oh yes. I was going to say later this afternoon, I've got another job to do. I mentioned in yesterday's live stream that I've got a few jobs to do, and that's the reason I've been quite busy. I haven't uploaded a new video to YouTube. But yeah, I've got a sandblasting job to do, which I'm going to actually make a video about, because there's a few tips I want to pass on. And it's something. See, my wife's mother passed away recently. Her father had passed away many years ago, and she, her brother, and his wife have been cleaning out the house because they plan to sell it. And my wife's been bringing back all these old tools that her father had, and other things as well. She brought back this old, it's a pump, a manual pump that you put into a 44-gallon drum of petrol. And it sees solid with rust, but she wants me to clean it up, and I'll paint it, and then I'm going to weld it on a Trident stand for her so she can put it in the garden. And I thought I'd use a sandblaster. And so I will record that video. I will record the video. Of course I'll record the video. I'll just record what I'm doing with the sandblaster and just pass on a few tips here, because well, it's basically as easy as it sounds. I mean, you just need a compressor and your sandblasting gun and what have you. But there was something I found out the other day with the sandblaster, which is the reason I'm going to make the video, so I can pass that tip on to anyone who sees it, anyone who's thinking of doing any sandblasting. Now, you know, if I decide to call it quits right now and stop this broadcast, I will guarantee you, once I do that, I will say, "Oh, you idiot." You forgot, didn't you? You were going to say this, and you forgot. You even forgot to write it down. Oh, good grief. I don't know. Look, I've said hello to those people. And I've told you what the weather's like here. Oh, the Cyclone Nathan, way up on the far north coast of Queensland, is at present dumping a whole lot of rain. I suppose the wind would be really well and truly up, but it's only a Category 2, which is good, because if it was a Category 5, it would be nasty. So we just hope it sticks around as a Category 2 and turns into a tropical low. I still don't know whether it's going to, if it's moving off the coast or it's going to move down the coast. But there's every chance that it will move down the coast into a deep tropical low, and it will hang around here in Coffs Harbour, like the other one did. Marcy did. No, it wasn't Marcy. It was Nam, I think. Whatever. Anyhow, and it'll turn into a tropical low, a rain depression, and it'll rain and rain and rain. You feel like going out the back and building an ark, because our backyard did flood here the other day. I had to go out in the rain and unblock the drain. That sort of thing's happening at 53 millimeters in 30 minutes. And we had a few years back, we had one of those sudden freakish storms come over, and it dropped 100 millimeters in 50 minutes. 100 millimeters in 50 minutes. Whoo, boy, that's a lot of precipitation, isn't it? But that's nothing unusual about that here in Coffs Harbour, or indeed anywhere from the mid-north coast to far north coast and what have you, because it is, as I said before, the wet season. Although I certainly would like to see some sort of rain event form out in country New South Wales, because it's terribly dry out there. I phoned my my cousin 2 nights ago and asked him if they had much rain. He said no, it was a terribly dry summer, a very hot summer, and I can only imagine that my very good friend Rodney, who owns a property not far from my cousin's property, a place called Bumbaldry out near Cowra, where I often go. He's got a big dam there that supplies water to the house. And when I was there last year, it was only about half full or half empty, depending which way you want to look at it. And if they haven't had much rain or any storms in that area, then I wouldn't mind betting that dam would be almost empty. And yeah, that's not a good thing. Yeah, water's a precious thing on the land, very precious thing. Now, I don't know why people waste their time putting water tanks to their houses here in the suburbs. It's just a waste of money. But out in the country, you know, they're a necessity. I mean, you just got to have them, and you got to have earth dams as well to get collect what water you can. Oh yeah, living on the land, you know, water is a very precious thing, and you don't want to waste. You want to take every opportunity you can to collect what water you can from whatever roofs you got. But you know, the thing is, farmers, contrary to popular belief, are not millionaires. You know, there's a minuscule minority who've done very well on the land, but most of them are just really battling out there, and they probably would love to be able to put in a plethora of tanks and dams, but they just haven't got the money to do so. But, anyhow. Oh dear. So look, I've just barely put in 16 minutes. I really haven't got anything else to say. There's no point me. What's going on here? Oh, a little window popped up, said task something or other. I don't know. So anyhow, listen, I'm going to call it quits now, and I'm going to have lunch, and then I'm going to and then I'm going to there it goes again. Now there's another window popped up. What the hell's going on here? Good grief, I got a little circle going around and around on me pointer here. Stop. Oh no, it hasn't. No, it says stop broadcast. I'm a silly bugger, aren't I? I don't know really what's going on. There's that ticking clock again. Thank God. So I'm going to call it quits and have lunch, get my A into gear later on this afternoon, do that sandblasting job, and of course I got the lawns to mow once again. God, it never stopped. There's always something to do. Anyhow, my friends, until next time, bye for now. Toodles.